Hello and welcome to World History in Short Videos. Today, we are embarking on a journey through time to explore the evolution of the Internet, a technological marvel that has changed the world as we know it. From its humble beginnings to its current status as a global network connecting billions of people, we will talk about the history and development of this revolutionary tool that has transformed the way we communicate, access information, and conduct business. The beginning of the Internet can be traced back to the 1960s when the U.S. Department of Defense introduced a system called ARPANET. This was a decentralized network that allowed researchers and scientists to share information and collaborate on projects. ARPANET was the first step in creating a network that would eventually become the Internet as we know it today. The 1970s saw the birth of email, a new way of communication that would revolutionize the way people interacted with each other. This was a major milestone in the development of the Internet and paved the way for new and innovative uses of the technology. The 1970s also saw the development of TCP/IP, the protocol that would eventually become the standard for transmitting data over the Internet. The 1980s marked the commercialization of the Internet. The first service providers started offering access to businesses and individuals, and the first companies started using the Internet for commercial purposes. This was a major turning point for the Internet, as it paved the way for its widespread adoption and use. The 1980s also saw the introduction of the Domain Name System, DNS, which made it easier for users to remember web addresses and navigate the Internet. The 1990s was a landmark decade for the Internet, with the introduction of the World Wide Web and the first popular web browser, Mosaic. This made it easier for users to access the vast amount of information available on the Internet and revolutionized the way people consumed information. The growth of the World Wide Web and the development of powerful search engines like Google would set the stage for the Internet to become an essential tool for millions of people around the world. The 1990s also saw the introduction of the first e-commerce websites, which would eventually lead to the explosion of online shopping. The early 2000s saw the growth of social media, with the introduction of platforms like Friendster, MySpace, and eventually Facebook. These platforms allowed users to connect with each other and share information and content in a new and innovative way. The early 2000s also saw the introduction of smartphones, which would eventually change the way people accessed and used the Internet. Over the past 2 decades, the Internet has continued to evolve and expand, with the introduction of new technologies and platforms like cloud computing, big data, and the Internet of Things. The Internet has changed the way we live our lives, from the way we communicate with friends and family to the way we do business and access information. It has connected people from all over the world and made the world a smaller, more connected place. And that's a look at the evolution of the Internet, from its beginnings as a military project to its current status as a global network connecting billions of people. We hope you enjoyed this journey through time, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting and informative history content. Thank you for watching.